Great Sunday morning, December 27, 2020. To God be the glory for yet another beautiful worship weekend, worship Sunday. He is so merciful, and we thank him. The chapter that we're in, I think is Genesis 35. There's a lot to it. And what I came away with while I was reading was that we need to reflect on 2020, the last 12 months, and how the Lord heard our cry, how he delivered us from so many situations, so many challenges. I think about the number of homegoing services I have attended in the last, my goodness, since January. If you remember, and I didn't attend that service, but remember the year started with the passing of Kobe. Well, pretty much, that was the first major. But we had saints who went on even before the end of January. And then it just seemed like every month since then. Well, the Lord knows, and he is with his children, his people. And when we reflect on his power and his grace and his keeping power, then we could do what Jacob did. Jacob went to the place where it said in verse 3 of Genesis 35, "Let us arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar unto God who answered me in the day of my distress and was with me in the way which I went." Like I said, we could just think about how the Lord answered our prayers, how he was with us in the hard places. And he led us through, and we were able to get on the other side. And they journeyed, and the terror of God was upon the cities that were round about them, and they did not pursue the sons of Jacob. There were people who would have captured the sons of Jacob, but the Lord protected all his family, his flock, and everybody. And it says in verse 7, "And he built there an altar and called the place El Bethel, because there God appeared unto him when he fled from the face of his brother." And we know that Jacob was in a situation where, his life was on the line because he did his brother dirty. Remember Esau? But Esau forgave him. He showed mercy and grace to his brother. So we can just think about in the times where we had situations that might have caused fear. The Lord caused Psalms 27 to be in our heart and to let it be our testimony. The Lord is our light and our salvation. Whom shall we fear? The Lord is the strength of our life. Whom shall we be afraid of? When the wicked, even our enemies and our foes, came upon us to eat of our flesh, they stumbled and fell. Yeah, they wanted to surround us, but we can say in verse 5, "For in the time of trouble, he hid us in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle. He hid us, and he set us upon a rock. Therefore, we will offer sacrifices of joy." Some of us are on the way to corporate worship. Hey, wherever we're going, we will sing, sing praises unto our Lord. And we know that if it wasn't for the Lord, oh my goodness, we would have fainted in the day of adversity. Yeah, but no. It's the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living that we believed to see, and we realize this. So, what I have to say to those who are watching, listening, wait on the Lord. Wait, be patient, and be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart so that you'll be able to go back in your mind and think about like, oh Lord, you did deliver me, right? You did save me from this situation. And then you'll be able to set up your Bethel stones in your altar. Now, you might not have physical stones, right? But it's in your mind. It's in your heart. And we know that God is with us throughout. And just go through the rest of Genesis 35. We know that Isaac, I believe, lived to be 160 years old. They said full of his years, full of age. And then that was also the chapter where Rachel, she passed after giving birth or during the birthing process of, who was that? Benjamin. Yeah. So there's a lot of transitions, but we know that even though we have seen, like I said, so many loved ones go on, we will bless the Lord, O our souls, and all that is within us. Bless his holy name. When there's subtraction, yeah, he fills the difference. He fills the empty space with his glory. So then we could go on and we can just do the will of God and enjoy his presence. Have a wonderful day of worship.